Welcome back to my channel, Cozy Christopher. Today we're looking at the TC40 USB condenser microphone. Now, I've reviewed Tonor products in the past and they were kind enough to send this one out to me as well for review, but as always, my thoughts are going to be solely based on you, the user, and whether or not this mic is going to be good for you in your use case. Now, this is a truly plug and play microphone with no software. It is compatible with PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, the PC and laptop and other gaming consoles that allow for a USB microphone. And so this will be a plug and play that you can use while gaming. So let's jump into the unboxing and then we'll jump into the features. We'll jump into some sound tests and then I'll give my final thoughts and we'll get out of here. So let's get it going right now.
Okay, let's get to the unboxing here. So you have the box, it's the Tonor TC40. Inside, you're gonna have the instruction manual that's gonna show you how to put it together and all the different components. Inside of it, you're gonna have the boom arm. You're gonna have the boom arm mount here. You're gonna have the shock mount to remove background and impact noises from the microphone when using it while gaming. You're going to have the shield there to protect the plosives, straps, and a USB-B cable in the microphone itself. And this is beautiful. It is an all metal frame. That's the first thing you notice is it's heavy. It's quality. So this is a quality microphone minus the top, which is plastic, which is a capacitive mute button. But the entire body of the microphone is all metal, and it just has such a clean finish on it. Now the TC40 is USB powered, so you're going to plug in the USB to power it. There's a dial on the front to control the volume. There's also a touch sensitive top, so that way you can control the volume or mute function using that function, as well as if you hold it down for a few seconds, you will turn off the backlighting, and then if you hold it down for a few more seconds, you turn the backlighting back on. On the back side of the microphone, there is a headphone out for real-time monitoring with very low lag. There's plenty of different adjustments that allows you to put the microphone and the boom arm exactly where you want it to be and angling the microphone how you want it, as there are two adjustments right at the base of the microphone. All right, so now we're doing a sound test of the Tonor TC40 USB condenser microphone. Now, one thing that we know about condenser microphones is that they are extremely hot. Now this one has the 192 kilohertz as well as the 24-bit depth sound, and so that should give you studio quality sound. But I'm just going to talk a little bit here so you can kind of hear what the microphone sounds like. You let me know in the comment section what you think of this particular microphone. Now this is a plug and play microphone. This is what it sounds like. This is the true sound test. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this sound? What are you currently using? What does this sound like compared to that? I'll put the link in the description below so you can see the price, because sometimes it's value, but sometimes it's value versus price and things like that, quality versus price. And so I'm really just talking enough so that you can get a kind of an idea of what this sounds like. Okay, so as you can see, there is a pop filter here with this microphone. And so what you're going to do, the pop filter, the Plosives Test, so a pack of pickles was picked up at the picnic earlier that day. The kite flew on the outside of the mountain. The owl ran down the street, and it was hard for people to hear me when I started screaming, and a so let me know what you think of the plosives and whether or not this is blocking out the sound. So what are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As far as what I'm hearing, the sound is pretty clear. It's kind of airy. It's like a higher tonality, if you will. It's not very bassy. It is my natural voice without picking up the lower tones in my voice. It's kind of like the mid to highs, but it's not really picking up the lower tones, which is fine for what it's used for. A condenser microphone typically operates in that manner. It typically doesn't pick up the lows like a dynamic microphone would. This is not like a broadcast, podcast style microphone, although it is very, very clear and you can use this with a podcast type setup, adding a little bit of, lower end in post with the studio, whatever application you're using. But it does sound good. It does sound clear. When I was listening to the playbacks of the pop filter, no pop filter, like I didn't hear anything where like this microphone is bad or anything like that. I think this is a really pretty good quality microphone. One thing about Tonor is that they typically do produce really good USB microphones. Now, if you're looking for like production based work, like again, it doesn't pick up like all of the low end, and so you may want something more plug and play in that regard, like as a dynamic microphone. But everyday use, gaming, voiceovers, YouTube, TikToks, Instagram Reels, different things like this, like it's going to be a really clear voice. With it being a condenser microphone, you do have to be careful with levels because there is some floor noise in this. Like if I was to stop speaking, you can hear my PC in the background, whereas in the same room using a dynamic microphone, you hear the PC. Now this room isn't like amazingly treated, so if you have a better treated room than this, then you may get away more with like a higher gain. Within my particular space, I have carpeted floors, but I have no wall treatment whatsoever. I mean, you have some photos and things like that up, but that's really it. And so with that being said, hearing the PC, it's because it's a condenser microphone. A condenser microphone is going to pick up everything in this basic vicinity in front of it, and obviously right directly in front of it, it's going to sound better, and the closer you get to it, the more thick the sound is going to be. But in the room as a whole, it's going to pick up floor noise and different things like that when a dynamic microphone wouldn't pick that. That's not this microphone, that's just the characteristics of a condenser microphone. So let me know any questions that you may have in the comment section below. Again, like I said, this is a pretty good microphone, especially for the price. It is crystal clear. I don't hear about any distortion or anything like that, and there's a lot of features for this within this price range. So let me know any questions you may have. As always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.